Hello friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. My name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl. We welcome you back to our channel. We're so glad to have you here with us today. Today is actually a bonus video, so I'm glad that you're here, but it's also a collab that I'm getting to do with two of my sweetest friends. The first one is Kayla over at Little Cahaba Junkin, and the second one is Dawn with the Teal pumpkin. But if you don't know Kayla, I hope you guys will run to her channel because I know you will absolutely adore her. She is so precious. She loves to take you along on her thrifting trips, her antique hauls. She finds the most wonderful decor and she's so fun. Her and Aunt Penny have all kinds of fun together and they love sharing that on their channel. But go over and give them a follow. I know you won't be disappointed. Like I said, Kayla does a lot of vintage hauls and her taste is just impeccable. They love all the things that I seem to love. So if you enjoy my channel, I'm sure you will absolutely adore Kayla and her channel. So I hope you guys will go over and check her out. And then there's Dawn with the Teal pumpkin. Friends, Dawn has a newer channel, but her channel is so beautiful. She has it filled with so many wonderful things. She also loves to thrift and she shows you how she repurposes the things in such a unique and beautiful way. I hope you guys will run to Dawn's channel and give her a follow because I know you will love her and adore her style as much as we do. But let's get started with this video. I can't wait to share with you all the things that I have found and how I've styled them in my home. But before we go, if you guys are new and you're coming over from their channels, like I said, welcome. My sister and I, we love to thrift, we love DIY, we love to repurpose things in new ways, and we also love to shop our home. We love mixing things up, changing things around, and doing style on a budget. So if that's anything that you enjoy, I hope you will consider giving us a follow. We would love to have you be a part of our channel. Okay, let's get started and let me share with you the fun things that I found today. Friends, I just want to thank Kayla and Dawn again for doing this collab with us today. And I just wanted to let you know that I will have their videos linked in my description. You can go over there and watch them. I will also try to have them pinned in the comments. So all you have to do is click on that link and it will take you straight to their channel. And friends, I hope you'll consider subscribing to be a part of these wonderful ladies' channels. I know that you will not be disappointed. So to start off this adventure, let's go shopping. And so my thought was I was really wanting to hit some antique malls, but because we had such bad weather here in Oklahoma, I had to go to just what was close around me. So there isn't really any great antique stores. We've got one that's really small in a close town, and I'm gonna go and show you what's there. And then here it's just a thrift store that I ran into just to see what they had. And they really had some beautiful things. Look at these dishes. I love all the crazing on there. They are absolutely stunning. Now, if these were all white without the flowers, I would have grabbed them up. But even though they have flowers, they're so beautiful. And think how gorgeous these would be displayed during spring. But look at this sweet dish. Oh my goodness, that staining is absolutely beautiful. You guys will have to let me know, do you love stained dishes as much as I do? Look at this beautiful platter. Now, I love platters. I love this heart. This would be perfect for Valentine's Day. I didn't grab it, but it's definitely something that I'm thinking about. So before I left, I saw this gorgeous ironstone teapot. Now this was $12 and this was absolutely a perfect buy. It was huge and it was beautiful. And I didn't get it because I don't really collect teapots, but that was stunning. And then I found this. Now this was $30 at the thrift store, which I thought was kind of high, but isn't it just amazing? Okay, now I'm at a different thrift store. This one was $19 for a Santa. What? I just never know what you're gonna find. This creamer I thought was really cute. And here I am at a different one. And then I thought these little old cars were just so amazing. I don't know about you, but I always try to check the linens as well because you never know what you're going to find. And look at this amazing little quilt. Now, our blanket, why didn't I grab it? I'm not sure. I think it was getting really late and I was not in the best neighborhood and I thought I need to get out of here. But I should have grabbed this. This was, I think, $6.98 and I thought it was so pretty. So I might have to go back and see if that's still there. Then here's another thrift store. This is kind of like a thrift store, antique store, but they had some wonderful finds. I wasn't sure what this was. It said 1974 on the bottom. And then look at these glass jars or bottles. Oh, can anybody tell me what came in this? Look at the opening. They are so small. I just thought these were so unique. I also thought these bowls were so pretty. Now, I don't have pink and blue in my decor, but the prices I thought were just perfect. And then this table, look at this table. I think it's marked $19 and it is beautiful. I was definitely thinking about that and where I could put it in my home. But now let's go over and check out the white dishes. So before I left, I did spot this beautiful creamer and the little tray that goes with it. Or maybe it's a gravy boat, but that was, I think it was only $12, and that was ironstone, and it made me think of Dawn over at the Teal Pumpkin. So Dawn, did you like that piece? But I just thought it was beautiful. So now I'm going to take you to this little antique store that's close by to where I live, and just show you a few things in here. This is where I found that really brass, really pretty tray that I found a while back. I loved it. There's some beautiful things in here that I really like, and I can't wait to share those with you. Friends, these Crocs are absolutely beautiful. I love these. I don't have anything like this, and this is something that I'm trying to find at a great price. Now, I'm going to have to really love it to spend $60 or more, but I did think that they were amazing. And look at this one. This one's from England. Is that not beautiful? And I think this price was pretty decent. I think it was $25. So that's something that I could definitely afford. So I might have to go back and check that out again. And then when I was there, I just was checking out these rolling pins. I thought these were so cool. Even that rug, look at that amazing rug. I thought that was pretty amazing too. It wouldn't go in my home, but I still think it's pretty amazing. I absolutely fell in love with these clocks. I don't know what it is about old clocks that just make me think of just vintage goodness. I remember my grandmother had one that I thought was so pretty. Even this table, that table was absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know if you're like me, but I think these embroidered little hand towels are beautiful, and I would love to have those. But this is my favorite. I have been eyeing these for a while now. They're $40 for the pair, which I think is a little steep for me, but I absolutely love these, and I'm hoping that she'll mark them down a little bit so I can grab them because they are so beautiful. I think the best thing about going thrifting or even antique shopping or junking is that you just never know what you're going to find. You might find the unexpected, you might find something for such a really great deal, and that's what I love. I guess it's the thrill of the hunt. And if there's something that you're looking for, it's always so fun to see if you can find it. But let me show you what I found shopping today. So to start off with, I found this huge, and I mean huge frame. It's unfinished. I absolutely adore the color of this. It is so pretty. And I was thinking it would be beautiful to have a print done off of Etsy that you can buy, a vintage print, and have it printed and framed. That would be beautiful. But as you can see, it was $20, then $10, then $4 or $5, and I got it for half price. So the day I was there, everything was half price, and that was actually $2.50. Now, this bowl I shared with you guys in one of my other decorating videos, but I wanted to share it with y'all here because this is something I got very recently. It was actually at that antique mall that's close to where I live. It was $10 and then it had 30% off. So I believe I only paid $7 for this bowl, and I thought that was such a steal. And I think it's beautiful. And so just to style it, the only thing I did was place it on this big carved architectural piece, and then I put some paper shred, some greenery, and this huge pine cone. And then all I'm going to do is put a cloche on top of this and just add a few finishing touches. But I love this display that I have over on my buffet, and I think that this bowl was such a great addition. So I've been looking for one of these candle snuffers for a long time, and I wanted an antique one or an old one, and I found one for the first time today, and this is what it looks like. Now it has a really long handle on it. I think it's a little too long, but I'm going to go ahead and display it over here on my vignette on my buffet, and I just think it's perfect. It's the perfect little touch, and I believe I gave $6.99 for that one. So I'm sure you guys seen this little creamer that I picked up in the thrift store. It was 99 cents. It was half price. And so I gave 50 cents. It's probably nothing special. I didn't see any markings on it, but I just thought it was really pretty, and I just couldn't leave it behind for 50 cents. So I grabbed it, and I'm going to show you how I styled it with some of my other vintage creamers. So I love having it over here on this peg rack, but I think it needs some balance. So I don't have another one that's white, but I do have this clear one that's old, and I'm going to place it up here, and I think that that works and gives this space a little more balance. Now let me share with you a couple of really pretty dishes that I've got, and I'm excited to share those with you. So these were 99 cents at the thrift store, and I couldn't find any kind of name on them at all. I just thought they were so pretty. Again, 99 cents. There was only 2 of them, but I just couldn't leave them behind. I just thought they would be pretty to use in the fall, even right now. So I'm actually going to style these over here in my little cabinet, and I think it's going to just be the perfect touch. So I know this is a little random, but I'm always looking for things like this. I actually needed a smaller one, but I went ahead and grabbed this one. It was 99 cents. I'm pretty sure it was handmade, but I just liked that it was the raw wood and I thought it had a really pretty touch. Now I tried to add it different places in my home, but what I ended up doing was placing it over here. Now I love having an open Bible in my home, and this is just a little Bible. I love to collect old Bibles, especially the small ones. So this one, I'm just gonna add it right over here and place it in this little holder, and I think it's actually perfect, and I think I like it better than when it was just laid flat on this table. But you guys will have to let me know what you guys think. So I'm always on the hunt for old books, and if I can find them at a great price, I buy them, because our thrift stores never have books that are 25 cents or $1. It's very rare to find them. This is at the half price thrift store, so I gave only $2 for this, but it is huge, and I love that it was this dark blue color. It kind of looks like denim on the outside. It's just beautiful. But I thought this would be perfect for my patriotic decor. I don't decorate with lots of blue in my home, but there are times when I really want to bring that out and use that color in my home, and I just couldn't pass this book up at all. It is beautiful, and I'm going to display this over here in my living room. Now under this little table in my entry, I have my dough bowl, and I just have some spindles. I have my mom and dad's signature right there, and I'm just going to place it right inside, and I think that is such a pretty touch. I was so excited that I found this book, and I'm so excited that I can use it even now. Then I spotted this lamp. Look at this. This is so pretty. I don't know that is that old. I think it has some age on it. I think somebody actually spray painted the bottom or painted it, but that will be an easy fix. I could even add some rub and buff in gold on the bottom, or I could just paint it back black, but I just think it is really pretty. I actually kind of like the distressed look of it as well, but I am in the hunt now for a shade that will go on this one. It can't be very small. I mean, it can't be very big, and I think I just want to put it right over here on my Hoosier and bring some light to this section of my home, because there's not a lot of light on this cabinet. So here's my favorite find, I think, that I found on this trip today. It was this gorgeous crock bowl. It was $3.98. I couldn't believe it. It was at the thrift store, so it was half price, so I gave $2 for this. Yes, it has a crack, but it seems to be intact. But you know, I was looking around feeling like, oh my gosh, there's nothing here, and then I happened to look down over where all the Tupperware stuff is, which I don't really look at that, but I happened to look down. Did you know that God sends his angels to kind of point out things to you? And there it was on the bottom shelf amongst the Tupperware, and I couldn't believe the price, and I grabbed it as quick as I can, and I think it is so pretty displayed with my other bowls on top of my Hoosier. So this is another find that makes my heart so happy. I found this at the small antique store that's close to me. This was right before Christmas. I found this, and it is cracked, yes, but it was marked $10. And again, this booth had 30% off, so I got it for $7. I couldn't leave it behind for that price. It is absolutely stunning. And the only thing I did was just put some greenery inside to just fill my home for this winter decorating that I've been doing in my home. And I think it is absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I found this, and it will always be one of my most favorite finds. Friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for going thrifting with me and seeing how I style all these things. Thank you to Kayla and to Dawn for doing this collab, and I just hope you guys will go over and check out their channels. But before I go, friends, I just want to leave you with this beautiful Bible verse. In all things we overwhelmingly conquer through him who loved us. Romans 8:37. Friends, did you catch the word overwhelmingly? Because we are more than conquerors through Christ Jesus. And if you're in a season of your life where you're waiting on something, or maybe you're going through a difficult time, I hope you'll put your faith and trust in God and know that he never fails. God loves you so much that he sent his precious son to die for you. And I hope if you don't know him, you'll come to know him today. Friends, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Kayla and Dawn. I love you guys. And friends, we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye.